How you doing? Inappropriate, Kat. Greet them like normal person. Hi, I'm Kat. How are you? Fail. It's kind of a rainy, cloudy day today, so I apologize in advance for any weird sunlight shifting effects that occur. Okay, so queso. Queso is cheese in español. When your hands start shaking, that's how you know the caffeine is working. Science. We have 9 days left until NaNoWriMo officially begins, and I'm making another vlog for your pre-NaNoWriMo viewing enjoyment, or non-enjoyment. Disappointment? Oh, I hope not. Anyway, today I'm going to bring you 5 ways to prepare for NaNoWriMo. The first way you are going to want to prepare for NaNoWriMo is to prepare yourself mentally, in your head. NaNoWriMo is a stressful time and it works your brain a lot. Well, it should work your brain a lot. You could just like punch the computer and not use your brain, but that is not recommended, and also would be such a pain to edit come December, so don't do that. Prepare your brain. Get ready to pour a novel out of your head and into the computer. Especially if you've done NaNoWriMo before, you have to trick yourself into thinking that NaNoWriMo is a good idea, because it is a good idea. Don't get me wrong, I like NaNoWriMo. I enjoy NaNoWriMo, but there is always a point somewhere in the middle of the month where I just want to cry and curl up in a ball. I'm just questioning why. Why did I do this to myself? Why? Why am I writing a novel in 30 days? This is insanity. What am I doing? Why? 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 But by the end of the month, you know, the feeling of having a completed novel outweighs the terrible feelings of despair in the middle of the novel. I imagine it's a little bit like childbirth. I haven't experienced that myself, but I hear it's pretty painful. Writing a novel can also be pretty painful. Different kind of painful. Well, yes, different kind of painful. A little bit different, just a tad. Even though childbirth is like a terrifying, horrible process, at the end, when you have your baby, you're happy and you forget all about it and you're like, that wasn't so bad, I could do it again, I think. NaNoWriMo is exactly the same. Well, it's a little bit different, but it's mostly the same. You go through the middle of the month and as you're writing the novel, you're like, oh my god, this is a terrible idea. Why am I doing this? How did I get myself into this position? Why are my legs in these stirrups? No, that's not NaNoWriMo, that's the other one. But then, at the end of the month, you have your little book baby and everything is happy again and you're like, you know, that really wasn't so bad. So you have to trick yourself and you have to hold on to the thought that as long as you just push through the difficult part, you will be happy in the end. Probably. But either way, mentally prepare yourself for the adventure of NaNoWriMo. The second way you can prepare for NaNoWriMo is to prepare yourself socially. So basically you just want to log onto your Facebook or your Twitter or what have you and let everyone know that you are doing NaNoWriMo and you will see them in December. Say goodbye to your friends, say goodbye to your family, quit your job. No, don't quit your job. That's terrible advice. Don't listen to me. If you get invited somewhere, you have to say no. You don't have time for friends, okay? NaNoWriMo is your life now. Who can maintain social contacts when you're creating a literary masterpiece? No one. If you are socially awkward and kind of a recluse, as I am, you can probably safely skip this step because you don't have any friends and no one will miss you anyways. The third way to prepare for NaNoWriMo is biologically. You need to make sure that you are prepared not to starve. Don't forget to eat during NaNoWriMo. This is a really important step that some people forget, and that's how they die. So to prepare biologically for NaNoWriMo, you need to stock up on food, you need to stock up on caffeine, probably. Some people don't drink caffeine, but I don't understand those people. You also want to make sure you have somewhere comfortable to write. You are going to be sitting down and writing for quite some time each day. And a lot of the time you have to like warm up first by checking Twitter and checking YouTube and checking blogs and then checking Twitter again, because someone probably tweeted in the time you were checking the blogs and the YouTube, and you can't just start writing your novel if you don't know what's going on in the world. How does that make any sense? So you need to find somewhere comfy to write. Make sure you have like back support and you're not going to die of carpal tunnel syndrome. People die of that. Serious condition. Also, I should probably mention this, although it's advice that I don't really take. Stand up and stretch every 20 minutes or so, just so you don't die. Just take a quick 2-minute break every 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just so all the blood doesn't pool in your legs and then they fall off. You also want to make sure you get plenty of sleep. I know it's really tempting to just forego sleep in favor of noveling because, hello, you're trying to write a novel. Who has time to sleep? Ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you drink a lot of water and stay hydrated. Make sure you eat and drink coffee. Super important, drink coffee. If you don't drink coffee, you will die. It happens every year. You know how many fatalities NaNoWriMo causes just because people forget to drink coffee? I can't even give you statistics because they're so scary. You're just gonna have to look them up yourself. Alright, so that's mental, social, biological. Now we have emotional. Writing a story is usually a very emotional experience because emotions are kind of like the groundwork for storytelling. Yeah, events happen, shit goes down, but what we really care about as readers is how the characters feel about all this shit going down. Depending on how intense or dark your story is, you're probably going to be dealing with some pretty heavy emotions during the month of November. And not just story-wise, like within your story, writing hard scenes of like betrayal or death. Just writing 50,000 words in 30 days can also be emotionally hard on you because you're gonna go through ups and downs of, yeah, my story's doing awesome, I'm so excited, this is the best day of my life! And my story sucks. Why am I doing this to myself? I should have never started NaNoWriMo. Oh my god, my soul is a black abyss of despair. Get ready to feel feelings, because you're gonna feel a lot of feelings. So we've covered preparations as far as mentally, socially, biologically, and emotionally. The last one is story preparations. Some people say you don't need any plot, you don't need any story preparation, just frickin' jump in and go. And you can do this, there's nothing wrong with this, but I am of the opinion that a little bit of planning goes a long way. Keep in mind, your NaNoWriMo novel does not have to be good. In fact, it will not be good. But it doesn't have to be bad. Not like terrible bad. If you finish NaNoWriMo at the end of the month and you're like, I cannot do a single thing with this story, it is just such crap, I have to start from scratch. That's not very productive. No matter what, your story is going to need revision. That is guaranteed. You cannot write a story in 30 days that does not need revision. I don't think you can. Prove me wrong. Go for it. But I am doubtful. While my NaNoWriMo novel is not going to be good at the end of the month, it'll still need a lot of work, it'll still need revisions, but I will end up, you know, with something that is at least resembling a story. It doesn't have to be just brain vomit. A little bit of story preparation goes a long way. If you hate outlining and you never outline and outlining is really difficult for you or impossible, then develop other things. You know, work on your characters. Really get to know your characters. It'll make your story a lot more cohesive, even for a first draft, in my opinion. Anyway, those are my 5 ways to prepare for NaNoWriMo. I hope this helped you a little bit. Yes? No? Maybe? I hope so. Alright, that's everything I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching and for like, comment, subscribe. I hope you have a lovely evening and I will see you very soon. That is a lie. You will see me soon if you watch the next video. I won't see you. That's creepy. Bye! 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 Raise the roof. Don't raise the roof. Bye!